Hi, I'm William Kilpatrick, and I have a question for you. Do you ever get the feeling that you're getting a runaround about Islam? That you're not getting the full story? We hear that Islam is a religion of peace, but if that's so, then why are Christians in Africa and the Middle East being slaughtered in the name of Islam? We also hear that Christianity shares much in common with Islam. Well, that's true to some extent. There is a Jesus in the Quran, but he's a Muslim, not a Christian. And when he returns at the end of time, he will abolish Christianity and make war on Jews. We hear that terrorism is never justified in Islam, but in fact there are numerous passages in the Quran that do justify terror. It's quite disturbing to hear about Christian persecution in far-off lands, but we also tend to comfort ourselves with the thought that, well, thank God, such things will never happen here in the West. But are you sure? Islam is spreading fast, not just in Africa, but in the West as well. How fast? Well, here's a question for you. What's the most popular boy's name in England? Is it George, Harry, or Edward? Well, as you may have guessed, it's Muhammad. But it's best not to mention it because you might be accused of Islamophobia and you could go to jail. In fact, many European citizens have been hauled before courts for the crime of criticizing Islam. And anti-Semitism is making a comeback as well. In Denmark, the head of Copenhagen's Jewish community has advised Jews in that city to stop wearing yarmulkes and Stars of David lest they be attacked by Muslims. We assume, of course, that such things will never happen in America. But again, are you sure? At the University of California in Irvine, Jewish students avoid wearing yarmulkes and Stars of David out of fear of Muslim students. A little bit to the north, Canadian citizens have been put on trial for the crime of criticizing Islam. And in Dearborn, Michigan, police stood by while a Muslim mob hurled rocks and bottles at Christian evangelists. If you haven't heard of these matters, you're not alone. The press prefers not to carry stories that might put Islam in a bad light. The mainstream media will be happy to tell you every little detail of any scandals involving Christians, but most of the bad news about Islam never gets reported. What you do hear about Islam is only the tip of a very large iceberg. There's an old saying, what you don't know won't hurt you. But what you don't know about Islam can hurt you very badly. And it seems to me there's a lot that Christians don't know about Islam. If you'd like to hear more about this subject, please let me know. Thank you.